Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Kyle Smith. I am one of the heads of the KCN network. I am back at you all again, another stream. I am working yet again on the outline of my comic idea, and just to give you guys a bit of a bit of an up to date, up to speed sort of thing. My comic idea. It's called Warriors of Ur, and it's spelled URH. And it has to do with and it's a story that deals with magic sticks and dark warriors and a mess load of other cookies, goodies, and crazy insane things like that. Um, if any of you have any questions about about what the main cast of characters are, what maybe some of the villains are, maybe what the story entails or whatever, let me know over in the chat window, and hopefully I can bring you all, and hopefully I can bring you guys, and hopefully I can shed some light. That was what I meant to say. Hopefully I can shed some light on you guys, some more on this and what I'm doing with this and whatnot. So anyway, just so you all know, the last week I started kind of working on the prequel story, the backstory to all this, and and today I'm working on the backstory a little bit more and whatnot, and hopefully I can also start working on the main story as well. So if any of you guys are interested in this, like I said, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about this, let me know over in the chat window, and I will try to answer your stuff accordingly. And just so you guys know, um, how I came up with this idea. A really good friend of mine named Sky, which, by the way, if he's watching this right now, Sky, this is for you. Um, he in a stream that my buddy Sky did a while ago, um, he he had an idea. He talked about an idea he had for this comic called Chaos Bounds, and the more that he started talking about it on his stream, that inspired me to revisit some old comic ideas that I had and whatnot. And the moment that he started talking about Chaos Bounds, like that almost immediately caused every single memory of every single comic concept that I ever had throughout my life to just flood back into my head all over again. And yeah, that's what brought me back here to this, to write this, to create this, and do this, and whatnot. So yeah, if he's watching this right now, Sky, I just want to say thank you so much for giving me the inspiration and for giving me the idea to do this. So, um, yeah, I'm just working on this. I'm writing this, and I'm chatting with all you lovely folks out there right now. So yeah, if any of you have any questions, any comments, any concerns or whatever, just let me know over in the chat window to the side. And to the one person who is watching this right now, thank you so much for coming by. And also, I want to apologize to all of you who are watching this right now because I know that earlier I said that I would be doing this between the hours of between the times of 6 and 6:30. But oh, thank you, Munchie Fudge Nut, whoever you are. Hi there. How's it going? What's up? How you doing? Munchie Fudge Nut, how are you? What's up? What's up, Munchie Fudge Nut? What you doing? You doing good? Nice. So, do you have any questions or comments or hey, colorful sky wisps, what's up? Thank you so much. That is so cool. I'm not drawing anything. I'm just working on an outline of my comic, and and uh, that's no, that's okay. That's okay. Colorful sky wisps. You can you do you, I'll do me, and that's fine. Just do whatever floats your boat. And Munchie Fudge Nut, I'm not drawing anything. I'm just working on an outline of my comic idea that I have that I'm doing right now. So if you have any okay, the story of my comic is it has to do with.
Did you just say Colorful Sky Wisps online?
Yep. Yeah, I did.
Hello, friends!
By the way, folks, that was my lovely wife. She is coming into the room right now.
I'm not
Hi, hi, babe. How you doing? That's her hand. Okay, so Munchie Fudge Nut, to answer your question about this. So my comic has to do with a main group of heroes who are tasked with with fulfilling a quest. Babe, I am trying
Sorry,
to.
I was meant to say hi to
trying
everybody.
to tell Munchie Fudge Nut about the facts about what the story of my comic is.
Sorry,
And
I love your name, and also hi everybody.
by the way, Munchie Fudge Nut, that was my beautiful wife. She says hi. Okay, now getting back to the matter at hand. All right. So okay. So the comic revolves around this small group of heroes, and they're tasked by the king and queen of this world to fulfill a prophecy, which is that they have to hunt down these. Oh, uh, you talking about these hands, or were you talking about the hand that was like coming in like this? I would three hands at once. One of those hands was one of those hands was somebody else. By the way, Mitch. By the way, Meech. How are you? How you doing? Thank you so much for joining us today. But by the way, Munchie Fudge Nut. My okay. The story of my comic is this. Okay, there's a group of heroes. They're tasked with finding some magical artifacts in order to defeat this mad scientist who is trying to create this army of genetically engineered raptors that he's going to use to try and take over the city. That's In all honesty, that is the most basic of basic explanations of the entire story of this and whatnot. But I am also working on the backstory of this. I'm working on, kind of how the characters came to be, how the artifacts came to be, and how all of this, came about and stuff. So if that fascinates you in any way whatsoever, then I'm glad for it. If it doesn't, then whatever. But yeah, that's basically the long and the short of this whole thing is that. And yeah. But if you're curious though about where the magical artifacts in my story like came from and whatnot, I'm kind of working on the backstory a little bit of that and whatnot, and I'm also working on kind of the backstories of some of the major players of the story and whatnot, and kind of how they came to be and whatnot. And my hope is that when I create the initial comic for this, that hopefully it's received well enough that maybe I'll go back and I'll do a prequel comic of the story that takes place, before all this and stuff. But yeah, and to you few people who are watching me right now, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me right now. And Meech, to answer your question, the third hand came from my wife, who actually came into the room just a little while ago. So yeah. But yeah, and to the person who gave me the like on this, I just want to say thank you so much for doing that. But yeah, I'm just here. I got my notebook, I got my pen, and I'm just writing out stuff right now. So if any of you have any questions or comments or anything like that, or stuff that you want to say to me, then I will try to answer all of your stuff accordingly. And also, I got some royalty free. Munchie Fudge Nugget, in my comic universe, magic is real. So yeah, and plus, my universe doesn't necessarily like it's Munchie Fudge Nugget. That's a comic book, okay? It's not realistic, okay? It's a story. It's a fantasy that I came up with, So and what sort of magic are you referring to? Are you referring to like people falling in love, people becoming friends, or people women giving birth to children, or what? Because I mean, because that's the thing. That's the thing. This doesn't take place in our universe. This takes place in a completely different universe. It's a universe of where anything that could happen possibly can happen and probably will happen and whatnot. And yeah, I like I said, my wonderful friend, Colorful Sky Wisps, he a stream that he did a while ago inspired me to not only create this, but also to revisit a number of other comic book concepts that I had all throughout the course of my childhood and stuff. And so, in all honesty, if it wasn't for my buddy Colorful Sky Wisps doing that stream, then I wouldn't even be doing this right now. And yeah, So anyway, I'm here. I'm doing this. I'm chatting with you people. I'm writing out stuff. I'm writing out stuff in my notebook right here. And yeah, so yeah. And to you three people who are watching me right now, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Ooh, we're up to 5 now. Well, thank you. And to the person who gave me the second like, thank you for doing that. I'm grateful to all of you who are watching this, to all of you who are liking this, and to all you people who are posting questions or comments in the sidebar. Thank you all so much. Like seriously, you have no idea how grateful I am that all of you are watching, that you people are watching my stream right now. Like I am so grateful for this because I actually like doing this. I like being on camera. I love talking to people because I feel like I'm directly speaking to everyone out there and whatnot. Anyway, um, I guess in a way it's kind of like that. I never really thought about it in that sense, but I I guess I was kind of inspired by that. Um, but yeah, I just I yeah like I said, my buddy Sky, he did his stream, and just that just basically caused a lot of inspiration to just flood my head all at once, and that was just how I came up with this and whatnot. And yeah, and by the way, to you guys who are watching this, it's uh OnlyFans. I don't. Uh it's not. It's okay. Okay, Fudgy Nut Crunch. Whoever you are, this is not OnlyFans. This is a YouTube live stream. I'm just chatting with people while working on my outline, and it's not. Magic the Gathering, Harry Potter. Truth be told, I really wouldn't know how to quantify this. Hey, hey, I am so grateful that you were joining us right now. Thank you so much for being here right now. Like seriously, I am so glad that you're here. And I'm glad that Fudgy Nut Crunch is here, that Munchy Fudge Nugget is here, that Meech is also here. And to the people who gave me 4 likes on this, I just want to say thank you so much. Yeah, woo woo. Thank you very much, Emily. Thanks for driving the hype up for this. Also, I just want to let you all know, we're at the 18-30 second mark with this. I plan to keep this going for an hour. So to you people, if you guys decide to join me on this thing, then more power to you. But if you guys decide to drop out, then you know what? I'm not going to be upset about it one way or the other. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just sitting here, and I've got my notebook here, I got my pen, and I'm working on the outline of my comic idea. So if any of you have any questions that you want to ask me, if any of you have anything you want to say to me, just let me know over in the chat window to the side. Inline. What? Fudgy Nut Crunch. Oh, what about the outline? I'm just how far am I? Emily, but I'll try to answer your guys' questions one at a time. Emily, first I'll answer you, Fudgy Nut Crunch, then I will answer you. Okay, so just give me a moment. All right. Emily, right now I am working on the outline of this, and last week when I did my stream last week, I wrote out I wrote out a lot of this and whatnot, and right now I am still working on this. And Fudgy Nut Crunch, to answer your question, um, I'm working on this outline because I basically got the entire backstory of this worked out in my head, and I'm just trying to put it all on paper. No, Munchie Fudge Nugget, I am not a VR character. I am an actual living, breathing human being. Okay, I exist. Okay, I have a job. I live in this apartment. I am happily married, and I have a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. And Emily, I oh no, I don't play VR. VR does fascinate me, but I can honestly say that I've never played it. It does fascinate me. It does look interesting, but I've never played it though. That is the question, isn't it, Fudgy Nut Crunch? That is a very very good question. Um, Emily, to answer your question, I do plan on drawing it. I do. But I plan on what I plan on doing is in January I'm gonna get a tablet, and I'm gonna start but what I'm gonna do before I get the tablet is I'm gonna start drawing it just on regular paper like this, just so I can get some of the basic ideas of the characters and whatnot. But I'm also gonna practice on the tablet that I'm gonna get, so that way I can at least familiarize myself with how it'll work and whatnot. Is this is a simulation? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, this is a simulation. Holy cow, we are all inside of a video game. Wait, for real? Oh no, I think Munchie Fudgna is having an existential crisis. Munchie Fudgna, are you having an existential crisis right now? A clicker. Wait, are you talking about those creatures from The Last of Us or something? Because if you are, I'm a big fan of the Last of Us series. So yeah. So, and to you four people who are watching me right now, thank you so freaking much. Emily, thank you. Yeah, Last of Us Part Two was really solid. I don't own a physical copy, but I played it at my friend's house and I liked it a lot. It was really good. I know that a lot of people are divided on it, but personally, I enjoyed it. So yeah, us poor people. Oh my gosh, Fudgy Nut Crunch. I am sorry. I did not mean to make you feel left out. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I did not mean to make you feel left out, Fudgy Nut Crunch. I am so sorry. Munchy Fudgy Nut, why do you think? Yes! Yes! Why do you think I'm poor? Yes! Exactly. Freaking for real. You drive a Geo Metro. Oh my gosh. You poor, poor man. I am so sorry that you have to deal with that every single day. We are poor. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. That is why we do things like this. Two hands? Wait, two hands? You just said a little while. Wait, two hands. Two hands. A little while ago, you said three. No, 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 no. There were three hands, not just two hands. There were three, and these two hands are my hands. But there was a third hand a while ago, and that third hand was from my wife. So to answer your question, Munchy Fudge Nugget, there was a third hand, and do I like soup? Yes, I love soup. My favorite kind of soup is miso soup. No, that was my hand. That was my hand, Munchy Fudge Nugget. And to all you people who are watching right now, we are at the 27-minute mark, and this stream will be going on for another 30 minutes. So to you three people who are watching right now, I just want to say thank you. And to the people who have left me 4 likes on this, thank you all very much. No, my wife doesn't only have one hand, she has 2 hands. Does my wife only have 1 hand? No, she has 2, unless my wife is secretly Captain Hook and I don't know about it. Second hand, are you talking about her hands or my hands? If your wife, does your wife have 1 hand? Are you married? What? Emily, what are you saying? Oh my gosh, what are you saying? Do I like building materials? Um, I don't know. Um, I like um what? Oh, Emily, no, my wife has 2 hands. You're blind. I have more wives than hands. Oh, so you're a polygamist then, right? If you are, dude, then I just have one thing to say. Then I just have one thing to say to you. Good luck. And by the way, to answer your question, Munchy Fudge Nut, it is not illegal to lie. What is illegal is breaking the law, and lying is not breaking the law. Okay? So chill, right? Do you really only have one hand, Fudgy Nut Crunch? Do you really have only one hand? I will never chill ice. If lying's illegal, then I am guilty as charged. Okay, just slap the cuffs on me and take me away then. A little bit. But that was when I was still living with my mom and whatnot. Um, my older brother though, he was always more into it than I was. But I mean it was interesting. It was kind of fun. Um, I just never really grasped onto it just because there were so many different rules and things like that that were just really hard for me to follow and whatnot. And yeah, and yeah, it was just and yeah, it was just hard. It was just hard for me to get into it. I mean I understand why there are people who are into magic, but I just couldn't get into it no matter how hard I tried. I just couldn't. I understand why there are people who like it and why it's so much fun and whatnot, but I just can't get into it. Is it like solitaire? Um, I can't really answer that. Wiccan? Um, no, not really. My wife is pagan though. I'm agnostic myself. Hopefully that at least answers your question. And actually, Emily, I have a really interesting story because back in the day, my older brother was like super. No, she doesn't pay for guns. No, she's pagan. Like, yeah, no, 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 it's Pagan. That's how you spell it. Also, Emily, here's an interesting little story. My Yes. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Actually, but in all actuality, my wife's actual name is Julie. But yeah. Anyway, so Emily, I actually have an interesting story. So my older brother, he used to be like really huge into magic, way back in the day, and there was this one time where he made these two different decks. Uh, this one and the two decks he made. One of them was a Eldrazi deck, and the other one was this like experimental deck that he was working on. And he took his Eldrazi deck and he asked me to play his experimental deck against him. And so anyway, we played this game of Magic against each other, and I'm not even making this up. Within like the first 10 minutes of us playing, I was able to cripple every single one of his cards from his Eldrazi deck that he was playing. And I was on and with his experimental deck, I was honestly able to take him out within just like a really really short matter of time. Like I crippled every one of his monsters. I destroyed um, everything that he had done. I ruined every single move that he tried to do and whatnot. Like it was. I'm not gonna lie. I had fun. Yeah, they need a wheelchair for sure. Yeah, yeah, definitely. But yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I had fun during that time, it took my brother a great deal of uh, no Fudgy Nut Crunch. I haven't crippled anybody. Okay, chill. Um. Anyway, so yeah, even though I had a lot of fun playing that, it took my brother a great deal of explanation and a great deal of me trying to, figure the whole thing out and whatnot. Like I okay, Munchy Fudge Nut, like okay, your antics were funny at first, but now I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed. So could you please stop pulling this kind of thing? All right. No, you just heard you. What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're saying. All I did was I was telling my friend Emily a story about when I played Magic the Gathering against my older brother. And now you and Munchie Fudgenut are taking this completely the wrong way. What the hell? Okay, if you're taking this the wrong way, that's not my problem. What lies? I'm not lying about anything. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Anyway, so by the way, thank you so much, for rooting that out. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Thank you. Fudgy Nut Crunch, if anyone needs to relax, it's you. Okay, because all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do a stream where I'm telling people about the outline of comic that I'm doing, and I'm having fun with this. I'm having fun writing, and I'm having fun talking to you people. But I don't have fun when there are people who are deliberately trolling on me for no reason. Okay? Please. Okay, you're forgiven. Just in the future, please don't do this. Um, I don't know yet. I think it all depends on how I draw out. Um, no, I just have the outline. Um, do you guys want to hear what I have written so far in the outline? Do you, do you guys want to hear what I have written so far in my outline, or not? I can tell you guys what I've written in the outline. Okay. Um, Fudgy Nut Crunch, to answer your question, it's it's not Fudgy Nut Crunch. This is a comic. It's not going to be an anime. It's going to be um actually I'm hoping to kind of do this along the lines of a an indie comic like Scud the Disposable Assassin, which is actually one of my biggest inspirations for doing this. Okay, okay, so all right, here we go. 100 years before the events of the story take place, on the distant planet of two sub two two separate clans of beings lived on this planet. Those who are in tune with the planet and all life on it who were harmed by the harsh environment, they called themselves the warriors. They dwelled within the mountains and the hills. There was another clan who dwelled in the forests and on the plains. They were very much in tune with. No, it'll be like Western art style. Anyway, they were very much in tune with the world, but in a different way. They were blessed by the world itself. They were known as the mages, a nomadic race of beings who moved from place to place. The leaders of both of these races were two beings of power and strength, yet also humble and kind. Of the warriors, he was called Big Jeffrey. Now, the reason why he was called Big Jeffrey was because he was taller than the rest. The leader of the mages, his name was Mystic Mike. Now he was called this because he knew magic better than anyone else in the clan. One day on this world, a dark portal opened, and when this portal opened, something evil stepped forth out of it. And and the thing that stepped forth out of the portal was something that the clans referred to as the Dark Warrior. Now when and day after day after day after day, the Dark Warrior and his warriors caused nothing but chaos and destruction upon this planet. Eventually, both the warriors and the mages came together to come against the Dark Warrior and his forces, and eventually they were able to render them so powerless that no, you're thinking of magic, Mike. Event, eventually, eventually they were able to render the Dark Warrior and his forces powerless, and what they did was the mages open another portal, and they sealed the Dark Warrior and his forces in another dimension. After in the aftermath of this great war, both the mages and the warriors came together and decided, you know what, we're better together than we are separate. And so, with that in mind, over the next several years, they created this massive and prosperous civilization on the planet of Earth. And from and that's all I have written out so far on the outline. I plan on writing more though, as time goes on and whatnot. But yeah, that's what I have written so far for the outline. It's Munchie. It's Will there be romance? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'm still working this whole thing out. I don't know about romance. I may put romance in there, but I haven't decided right now. I'm still working on the outline, and yeah. Any other what? I don't know if I'm gonna do that because I I don't know. I like romance. I do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still figuring out things. I'm still working out things in my head and whatnot. I don't know. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. the conflicts. A group of characters are tasked with okay. The main characters are tasked with finding a are tasked with finding a series of magical artifacts that will help them in their final fight against the main villain and his forces. And by the way, the main villain in this isn't the Dark Warrior, but it's somebody else. Um, Not necessarily a brainstorm. I'm just writing everything down in this outline so that I don't forget about it when I go to like draw this out and whatnot. Fudgy Nut Crunch, I am writing all of this. That's why I'm doing this outline. Actually, that's a good idea, Munchy Fudge Nut. I think I think I might do that. Thanks for that idea. No. I that's That's actually funny. I didn't. No. That's interesting. I might do that actually. Thank you. That's interesting, Emily. You kind of do you want to talk about it a little bit or something? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, it's just that I've kind of been trolled over the last little while during this, and it kind of brought my patience on end. So I'm sorry if I seemed in any way upset or mad. Um, Fudgy Nut Crunch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about it a little bit, Emily, or what? Like what's your deal? Yeah, I'm curious. I want to hear about it. Swamp Romp. That sounds interesting. Um, wow. Oh my goodness. That sounds really interesting. Em. That sounds really interesting. I'm not gonna lie. And to you four who are watching this right now, thank you so very much for watching this. And to you people who are chatting it up in the who are chatting it up in the comment section right now, thank you. And Emily, thank you so much for being here right now. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. And you know what, Em? That is a really good idea. You should definitely go with that. That's a really good idea. It does, doesn't it, Munchy Fudge Nut? Yeah, yeah, I would actually like that very much. I would like to see that. That does sound really interesting. Why does it matter if zombies are wait, Munchy Fudge Nut? Just so you know, she was referring to me, not you. Okay. Yep.
If Emily's on there, say hi.
Also, by the way, Emily, Julie says hi. just so you all know, I am having a lot of fun right now. And also, just so you guys know, there's like 11 minutes left on this stream. As soon as this hits the hour mark, I'm gonna wrap this up. So, to all of you who have been joining me over the last while, I just want to say thank you all very much. Um, and M, just so you know, my wife really appreciated that. So yeah. Thanks, Em. Thanks a lot. And also, Emily, thank you a lot. Thank you so much for joining me. Munchie Fudge Nut, my wife is not one-handed. She has two hands. And it's not Wiccan, it's pagan. Jeez. I am tired of explaining this. Yeah, that is definitely true. That is definitely true. Also, I just want to let you all know that before we wrap this up today, I have another unplugged video that is going to be coming out real soon. I plan on uploading that. I'm hoping by next week. So yeah. As far as comics go, I don't really know of anything new that's coming out, but I know that my next comic purchase that I want to make, there's this collection. It's called Sam and Max Hit. Munchie Fudge Nut. No offense, but I don't really want to do that right now because I'm working on my outline and I'm talking to you guys and doing all that. Yeah, but yeah, and oh, that's really interesting. I didn't know about that. That's actually really interesting. Can you talk about some of them a little bit? Whatever, Munchie Fudge Nut. Actually, I do like dark chocolate. That's actually one of my favorites. What? Holy cow, that is crazy. That is crazy. But interesting. But interesting. Okay, Munchie Fudge Nut, can you honestly drop this, please? Just so you all know, we're at the 55-minute mark, which means we are just about close to wrapping this up. So so yeah, I hope to all of you who have watched this, I hope you have all enjoyed it. And yeah. Right? Wasn't that weird seeing Thanos on the good side, Emily? Oh my gosh. Um, Not really because I'm not a really good drawer. Um, but but I mean when I once I get my tablet though, um, I'll be able to draw stuff. I will draw stuff, and you guys will be able to see what it is I'm drawing and stuff. So I hope when I get my drawing tablet, you guys will enjoy me fleshing out some of the characters in my comic. I will for sure, for sure. Munchie, I don't necessarily think I'm that talented to do that. I mean, I would if I could, but the thing is, I can't. Hey, RPG Crow, what's up? How you doing? Just so you know, well, I mean, if you're fine with stick figures, I guess I could try to do that. Hey, RPG Crow, what's up? How you doing? I'm sorry, RPG Crow. I hate to say this, but you're actually catching my stream close to the tail end. But but I I promise not next week, but the week after that, I will be back with another stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. You and a few. Fudgy Nut Crunch. The point is that at least he's here. Okay, and I appreciate that. Okay, that's all right because I won't have one next week, but I'll have one the week after that. So yeah, definitely check out that one. Just so you guys know, um, just so you guys know, we're now at the 59-minute mark, which means the stream is close to being over. So to all of you who have watched this, thank you very much. Um, to the people who gave me 4 likes on this, thank you all very much. Um, to all of you who have watched this, thanks a lot for joining me on this, for joining me here today. Um, I won't have another stream next week, but the week after that, I will. So, to all of you who have watched this, thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!